A very delightful morning to all my loving students. As we know, our exam is going to be begin. So before exam, we need to revise all the topics. In that today we are going to revise about the chapter third. Why do we fall ill? So let's see the introduction. So what is health? Health is a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Now the word immune system. An immune system is the part of the body that provide protection against infection from pathogens, invading foreign substance and other toxins. Now about the skin and mucous membranes. Skin and mucous membranes act as the layer of defense while skin protect the body externally. Mucous membrane protect the inside of the body. In our body, WBCs work just like a soldier, that is white blood cells, and these are called the leukocytes. They are the important component of our immune system and they present in the blood lymph. The function by the attacking and the kill the pathogen and protect our body free from pathogens and infection. There are of different type of are classified based on the location as well as the different type of white blood cells found in the blood are neutrophils, lymphocyte, monocyte, basophils, eosinophils, and these blood cells have the specialized function. So first is the macrophages and the NK cells. Macrophages are the large and specialized cell of the immune system. These cells are the produced in response of infection or due to the development of damaged dead cells. They attack cancer cells through the destruction and the injection. Natural killer cells bind to the enemy cells and they dissolve the membrane so the cell cannot function. Dendritic cells. Dendritic cells create the memory and they carry information about the pathogen to the liver, spleen, and lymph nodes. Inflammatory responses. In that is seen the body when it gets injured or infected by a pathogen. Inflammation help in the localization of the issues and prevent it from the spreading. Now, what is the mean by the disease? A disease is a discomfort of the body experienced physically or mentally. A disease could be a cause due to the external or internal factor. There are two types of diseases: are acquired diseases and chronic diseases. Acquired diseases are those which last for a very short time. The diseases can be fatal and are usually caused by the external agent. Next one is the chronic diseases. Chronic diseases are those which last for a long time. They take a lot of time to heal and can be caused by any external or internal factor. Symptoms and sign of diseases. When the body gets this disease, it shows the certain symptoms and sign of illness. The symptoms and sign help in identification and the diagnosis of the diseases. A symptom is felt by the affected person, while sign can be detected by another person. A symptom is thus subjective and a sign is an objective. There are some causes of diseases. Different type of causes of diseases. Diseases can be caused due to the pathogens such as virus or bacteria. Some diseases can also be due to internal factors such as the genetic mutation. Now, infectious diseases. Diseases that can caused by the pathogen that can spread to other individuals in the population are called the infectious diseases. And non-infectious diseases, the diseases that cannot spread from one individual to another. These diseases are not caused by the pathogen. Now, what is pathogen? Pathogen are the external agent that cause the diseases in other organisms. These pathogens include harmful microbes or microorganisms such as bacteria, virus, fungi, or protozoa. Vector. Vector are those organisms that carry a pathogen from the host to a recipient. Mosquito, rat, and the mice are the some of the common vector that carry infectious diseases. Bacteria. Bacteria are microorganisms that are seen in almost all environmental conditions. Not all bacteria are harmful to pathogens. Some bacteria are also beneficial of human beings. Bacteria are beneficial for digestion, excretion, antibiotic, from them nitrogen fixation, etc. A few of common diseases caused by bacteria or cholera, typhoid, pneumonia, tuberculosis, etc. Virus. A virus is a microorganism that is always pathogenic in nature. They do not have a replicate mechanism, therefore, they enter the host cell and they replicate and in the process destroy the host cell. A few of common diseases spread by the virus are cold, influenza, dengue fever, AIDS, etc. Now fungi. Fungi are a group of organisms which are eukaryotic in nature and saprophytic in nutrition. They could be either unicellular or multicellular organisms. Many common skin infections such as the ringworm, nail infection, etc. are the example of fungal diseases. Parasitic. A parasitic in an organism that lives in another organism called the host and often harm it. It is a dependent on its host for survival. It has to be the host to live, grow and multiple. Now infection or AIDS. AIDS stand for the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It's a full form of AIDS. It caused by the human immunodeficiency virus. AIDS systematically destroy the immune system of the patient, leaving them vulnerable to the easiest of the diseases. How we can prevent from the diseases? So for that, antibiotic. Now antibiotic. What are the antibiotic? Antibiotics are the antimicrobial drugs produced from the other organism, such as fungus and some bacteria, which are used for the treating against the harmful infections caused by the pathogens or harmful microorganisms. These antibiotic function by they act on the cell membrane, they act on the nucleic acid, and a most common mechanism is the cell wall synthesis. Then protein synthesis or second largest class by which antibiotic is produced. Now how we can prevent? The measure prevent can be taken to avoid the infection of various diseases. The most common measure in the maintenance of hygienic condition means by the hygienic condition we can prevent from our life from the different type of diseases. So now immunization is the major or important part of our life. The process why a person is made immune or the resistance of an infectious diseases by the vaccines, that is the common means of immunizing peoples. Means different type of vaccination is there, different vaccines are there available in the markets to prevent from the different type of diseases. So that's all for today. Once again, you go through all the topics and prepare well for your half-yearly exam. Thank you and have a nice